Welcome back, guys. Beautiful rainy afternoon out here on Highway Holland, and I've been looking around for a new project truck for the shop. Now, it needed to be a couple of different things. It needed to be a truck that would look good and would be kind of a poster truck for the shop itself, and it also needed to be a truck that even when it was all modified and lifted up and everything, that could still get work done. And I think we found the truck that we were looking for. Now, we've got our good old Ram workhorse here. It's already got the trailer hooked up to it because we've got to head out and pick this truck up. I already had the owner like send over photos of the truck and stuff like that. Looks like a great place to start. Looks like a great platform to start. So we negotiated the whole deal. It's good to go. And now all we need to do is head over there and pick it up. It's a newer F250, and I think that when we're done with it, it's certainly going to be a little bit different than the truck that it started life as. So without any further ado, let's get the Dodge started up and head over there to pick that thing up. This truck sounds so good. I never really do get tired of the way this truck sounds. It really is such a satisfying truck to drive. I love the setup we have on it right now, too. It's just about the right, height for me. It's about the right, wheel and tire setup for me. I went back and forth on whether or not I wanted a single wheel or a dually version of one of these, and for now, I'm really happy with the single wheel. The single wheel has really made me, actually, this particular truck has made me fall in love with, single wheel setups all over again, because I was all about dually setups for a while, but man, this truck really did just kind of bring it all back around for the single rear wheel setups. I love these specialty forged wheels that we've got on here right now too. I have no intention on changing these anytime soon because I think with the color of this truck, it just looks so good. I mean, it's literally I think the wheels are black with machined accents, and man, they look so good. Even though this thing has stock bumpers on it, I mean, even on stock bumpers, it looks sick. I mean, it looks absolutely wonderful, even on the stock bumpers. Now, we should be getting pretty close to this guy's house, and I think we should be able to just get that truck loaded up. I think it's right here around the corner. Yeah, I think I see it through the trees right there in the driveway. All right, so what I'm going to do is, since we've already, gotten everything sorted out, talked everything over, I'm going to go ahead and back right into his driveway to get that truck picked up. So let's see. I'll get you backed up real quick. Whoa. This trailer whips around real fast. You got to be really careful, actually, with this thing. Just ease it on back real slowly. Real slow. Not trying to have any issues or mix-ups or anything like that. All right, I think we're okay right here. Not trying to go too far back. So let's go ahead and get the brakes set, and we will go ahead and tilt that thing up. I love tilt deck trailers, man. Tilt deck trailers are the absolute best. All right, let's hop out of this thing and hop into the F250. This thing is sick. I mean, it's definitely not super built right now. I mean, we're on stock wheels. Everything is just about stock at the moment, but I think when we're done with this thing, it's certainly going to look very different from the way it looks right now. I'm thinking a lift, wheels and tires, a nice wrap, maybe I was going to say some upgraded engine internals, but I don't know if we're going to go that far with the engine. Definitely a tune, an exhaust, maybe a bigger turbo. I don't know if we're going to do internals or not, but that's going to be some stuff to sort out once we get back to the shop. But let's fire it up, see how it sounds. It sounds really good. I mean, as a matter of fact, it sounds like it's already been tuned, so I don't know if I'm going to have to do anything to it in terms of tuning. Four-wheel drive works, goes in and out, no problem. I'm just really hoping it fits on this trailer, because I brought the small trailer today, so the other large trailers were being used elsewhere, so had to bring this thing. But you know what? I'm pretty okay with that. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going to be too upset with me, so nice and easy. We're about as centered as we're going to get, We are about as centered as we are going to get. All right. Thank you so much for the truck. It's ours now. Let's go ahead and make our way back to the shop. Let's get it all strapped down and fire this thing up. All right, get the trailer tilted back to where we want it. Go ahead and restrap it just to make sure. And yeah, all right, that is one completely stock, or well, stock seeming F250 on our trailer, which it just fits. Like, it just fits. And actually, I gotta tell you, bro, that's like an awesome photo right there. I don't know, to me, dude, like, that looks legit. Like, that looks sick. I love it. And it's kind of like, it's very real, too, because, you know, sometimes when you go out to pick up a new, you know, a new rig, a new truck or something like that, sometimes it rains. Sometimes it's not the best weather, and I think it just makes it feel super real and just adds to the RP that much more. I'm definitely leaving that sticker on the back, though, because that sticker, I mean, hey, you gotta have that nod to, like, the truck's past. You really do. All right, easy. I can definitely tell, especially after starting it up, that there's been some stuff done to that engine. That engine has, it's been changed a little bit since stock. It's certainly no stock 6.7. Thing rips, even with a trailer behind it, fully loaded down as well with a brand new dang F250. All right, so let's get you back to the shop, and I definitely know I want to mess with the suspension first. I also want to throw wheels and tires on it, but I'm not too sure exactly what wheels and tires I want to put on it. We're going to have to see what our options are. I haven't looked through that particular catalog in a minute. All right, so let's go ahead and make a quick right. There you go. All right, so let's pull up right down there on the side. I'll go ahead and let you chill out right here. Nice and easy. All right, so let's see. Tilt you up, get you unpacked, and we can just shut this thing down, and we'll pull this guy in the garage. Roll it back down off the trailer. There we go. All right, roll you over to the garage nice and easy, and all right, what does the parts catalog have for us today? So, engine-wise, I know I want to go, I'm thinking upgraded mid-power. That's definitely going to be, you know, some fueling upgrades, some like a turbo upgrade, full exhaust, everything like that done, fully, you know, tuned, all that good stuff. Now, transmission-wise, I'm thinking for this thing we're gonna want the highway transmission, because the highway transmission will allow us to have those lower ranges that we'll need to be off-road as well. Now, what kind of suspension parts catalog are we looking at here? So stock suspension, which apparently they did a couple of things to this one to make it adjustable. Then we have a mid-lift, which I think the mid-lift is probably gonna be a good option as well. You got the chase lift too. Active dually lift, which the dually lift, that's gonna be massive. Then you have the slammed air suspension, which I know we're not necessarily trying to make it a show truck. We're trying to make this thing able to work. So I'm thinking mid lift, no damage, and or we could go full on dually lift. I don't know, man. Oh, I'm so back and forth on this right now. I think mid lift, no damage. I think mid lift, no damage will work for us. Now, we start off with 35s, but once we go down through the 35s, let's see, then it goes up to 39s. That certainly fills up the wheel wells pretty well with this particular amount of lift. What's next in terms of sizes? 40s? 41s. The 41s will fit, and I know that suspension should also be adjustable. So now that we're in the 41s, let's see what all is on offer here. Now, we could go for a little bit of a mixture, right? We could go for something super, super functional. We could, ooh, these Deegan 38s look amazing, by the way. They look sick. Generic off-road tire duals. Let's see, Assassinator duals. Is this military tire like a dually, or is it a single wheel? That's a single wheel, but man, is that a super single or what? I mean, that is full-on super single. So, let's see. Ooh, that looks really good. I know they're duals, or we could go back in time with the freaking mud grapplers, dude. I love the pit bulls. I love the open countries. Let's see. The ridge grapplers I've got on the Dodge, and they do look sick. There's the fuel grippers as well, and those actually probably have a pretty dang good selection of wheels as well. Now, what do we have? Ooh, whoa, dude. Those KM3s with the gold specialties, bro, those are going to have to be a thing. Man, those are going to have to be a thing. Those look wild. They don't necessarily have a ton of offset, but I mean, I'm not necessarily all that worried about the amount of offset that this thing has because I am going to still use it to work, you know? Now, hitch-wise, we'll go ahead and put the hitch in the back. And then rack-wise, that's going to be like a roof rack. Then we have a chase rack, which I don't want the chase rack for this, but I think I could totally see doing the roof rack. And rock sliders, I'll use that for sure. Toolbox, once again, it's going to be used for work, so we'll definitely want that in the back. Now, rooftop-wise, let's see, LED light bar, I'll throw that on there, definitely. 250 badges, we'll actually black out the 250 badges, or, oh, we could do bronze 250 badges. Yeah, to match the bronze specialties. I love that exhaust tip, too. So let's see, front bumper options. One, or like a Baja. I like this one, actually. This one would allow for more tire clearance without being too far into the Baja realm. But what about, let's see, oh, we could do a couple of pods. I definitely want those. Then for the rest of the front bumpers, let's see. Oh, I dig that one as well. The body armor front bumper, that one looks really good. Got the Fab Fours option as well, which the Fab Fours option is definitely going to be a little bit more towards that, that Fab Fours grill as well. But I think we'll go with this this body armor bumper. It's got LEDs for days in that thing. Absolute LEDs for days. Now, taillights wise, you can bronze the taillights. Whoa, I did not know that you could bronze out the taillights. Let's do the new style smoked taillights. We'll do the white rock lights now. And then as far as the rear bumper goes, I'm thinking we'll probably do... Kind of dig the road armor rear. I also like the body armor rear. Let's do the body armor rear. That's definitely like entirely new. The bed liner, leaving that in for sure. And then grill-wise, oh man... Now, all of a sudden, we're literally, like, going bronze everything. Let's see. We can even bronze the Fab Fours grill. Oh, my God. Wow. I didn't necessarily want to go that far, but I'll definitely bronze the stock grill. Now, headlights-wise, let's see. Smoked new headlights. Ooh. Oh, those look... Oh, wow. Okay, I'm down for that. Don't need the Fab Fours Vicowl, but I would like... I don't think I need the wide fenders either. We'll do the bronze platinum tailgate, because that looks amazing. And let's see, dually fenders or wide fenders. Don't really need either of those, but let's see. Axle dump clean, axle dump with smoke. Let's see, single stack. Can't do those with the toolbox, which is fine. I'll do the axle dump with smoke. And then Armadillo chase rack, bed cap, which I kind of like, but at the same time, I have the toolbox in there, so I don't know if I want to go that route. And you do have a good amount of wheel options, even in this category. Like, I love those bronze specialties, though. Those are staying on for sure. Now, there's not a ton of colors that the bronze would work with, but, ooh, it works with the red. Wow, it works so well with the red. We could totally wrap this thing red or white. Actually, the white with the bronze, I'm really digging. I'm really digging that. Even the gray, or even like, ooh, actually a little bit of like an off-white. I'll go with that. Yeah, that looks legit. So I'm also going to go ahead and throw the radar on the dashboard. And now it's time to take our new F250 or newly refreshed F250 outside for the first time. Bro, this thing looks incredible. It looks so good. And we should be able to go ahead and actuate that suspension up a little bit. Oh, dude. This thing, you want to talk about absolutely ready for whatever? This thing is absolutely ready for whatever. Whether it's like, you know, being a poster truck for the shop or pulling up to a trail, it could just about do any of those things. Now, granted, these specialties are not the most trail-friendly wheels in the world, but, you know, not upset about it. I think they look really, really good. And we can always change them out if we so desire. Now, we're going to hope and pray that this fits on the trailer again. And then once we get it on the trailer, we're going to actually have to drop it back off at the shop. It looks like it fits. Actually, I'm really happy it fits. Now that I see that it fits up there, I'm really happy we didn't go with, like, you know, offset Zilla. All right, let's go ahead and tilt you back down, and we'll go ahead and restrap it, make sure it's okay. Oh, dude, I'm so happy that we got that thing built. I'm so happy that wow, I am not paying attention to where I'm going. I'm gonna need to do that. I am absolutely gonna need to pay a little bit more attention to where I'm going. All right, so now all we gotta do really is take this thing back up to the shop and drop it off. All right, make sure nobody's coming. We've kind of lost a little bit of light. I mean, the sun's definitely going down at this point, but man, it was worth it for that build. Look at that build. I mean, I know that the time seemed to go by faster, but this thing was in the shop for a good few weeks. I mean, we had to wait for parts to come in. We had to wait for, like, the wrap to get done. We had to wait for the wheels and tires to come in. So it definitely was a little bit more of a process, but let's go ahead and get it unloaded at the shop. So that way, you know, tomorrow, once the, there we go, oh, easy. Tomorrow, once the sun comes back up and people are driving by the shop again, they can see this thing in the light. Let me pull over here to the right. We'll get this guy all turned around. A little bit closer, and that's good there. Yeah, no issues. That was a bit of an issue, but it's fine. All right, we're good here. We've got a lot of room to get this thing unloaded. So rips up, get you unpacked, stop, and then we'll switch into this thing. We'll roll it back down off the... As to roll it back down off the trailer? Come on. It does not want to roll back off the trailer. It wants to be put in gear. I am so happy with this rig. I'm so happy with what it turned into. I think it's going to make a great shop truck. I really genuinely think this thing is going to make not only an awesome shop truck, but it's going to be great for, like, again, you know, not only representing the shop, but also hauling as much scrap as we could possibly need for that scrapyard over there. Now, if y'all enjoyed this RP and enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and if you have any suggestions, once again, make sure to leave them in that comment section down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.